Coach Towriss is joining us now for a spring camp preview. Yesterday we did the offense, and today we're looking at defense. Maybe we'll start with the secondary, where you lost a few players to graduation, but did fairly well in recruiting this year.
Yeah, it was an area that we really targeted in our recruiting this year. We did lose a couple guys, not only last year but the year before, with Paul Waldo making the CFL, and then last year, 3 or 4 year started Jordy Burroughs moving on, and so we wanted to go and bring in a little bit of experience. We've been able to do that with Mitch Friesen from the Hilltops. We felt during the fall he was one of the best junior players available, and fortunately we were able to land him. He did have recruiting visits to Calgary and Alberta as well, and we're real happy Mitch has decided to stay here. He's gonna compete for one of those starting jobs, and the other guy is Cody Halseth, who has some junior experience to give us some backup at corner. We're really excited to see what young Alex Adams did. He came here from Euclid, Ohio last year as a guy who was kind of unknown and skinny little corner who could really run, and this year he's put on about 15 pounds. He's had a great off season, and he is without question one of the quickest guys in our team. So Alex is going to get a good hard look as well, and you know, we do return John Crambell and McCall and Shaw and all those guys that played last year, and was what I thought was one of the best secondaries in the conference to start with.
And taking a look at linebackers, pretty good group still intact.
Yeah, Taylor Wallace, he's been around starting for a little while. A kid that had a great year for us last year was Peter Teal in the middle. He came in and again as a redshirt freshman earned the job in the middle, and that not only secured last year, made us better, but also he's going to be around for a long time. We're also happy that Peter's brother, Luke Teal, I think is one of the best defensive back recruits out of high school and punt return guys. A guy that may help us right away returning kicks has joined our team this year as well.
And looking at the defensive line, any big changes there?
I don't know whether we're going to have any huge changes. Again, we really expect Ivan Brown's going to go in the CFL draft. He had a great year for us last year, and he's a guy that we may or may not have back going into the year. But we were young last year, we got better, and I think we've had a good off-season there. I guess the biggest name that we have coming in is Zach Hart. He's a guy that we've coveted for a couple years. He went to the Hilltops to gain some size and strength for these first couple years after high school, and we expect Zach to come in and play really well for us as a 3-technique tackle, and he also may see some work at the nose in passing situations. He's very quick, very agile, and can run to the ball. So we're happy with that group too. Obviously if Ivan was back it would be a benefit, but we've got some good young players if he's not.
Maybe just touch on the kicking and punting situation as well.
Well, we're going to have some battles there for sure. One thing that's comforting for us is Grant Shaw has probably the strongest leg on the team as both a punter and a place kicker, and he travels as a starting defensive back all the time. So you always know you've got Grant in your back pocket. Young Stephen McDonald's going to come over from the Hilltops, and we got a couple other punters we're going to look at in the spring here, and that's one unknown right now as to who's going to do it. If we have to play tomorrow, it will be Shaw, but we'll see what happens by the time we get through camp in the fall.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Good, thanks, Ray.